Okay, last topic, straight in here. I want to talk about a cliche, overused trait, or overused feature of anime, manga, even video games, movies, books, you name it. Nearly all of pop culture use this sort of trait just to relate to readers and to get people to track the progress of the main guy. And that is, the main protagonist will have no abilities whatsoever. Whenever you read it, will always be, oh, this young person has no powers whatsoever. But then when a mysterious power is given to them, it will change the face of their world. Many anime has done this. Demon Slayer, Black Clover, Attack on Titan, My Hero, Bleach, Naruto, they've all done it. Those are just a handful of ones I picked off. They've all done it. It always starts off with Chapter 0, they have nothing. No powers. They're just a bystander, watching other people with powers do their stuff, right? And then one day something will happen, something traumatic, and then boom, powers come. Or someone will give them something that equates to power. And then the anime will set off. The manga will set off. The video game begins. The movie starts. And that's how it's been for a long time now. If you're an anime fan, you've seen this time and time again. It'll always be like this young, it's always a male. It'll be a young boy who's grown up with a certain disadvantage, and he looks around and he sees other people with that advantage. Maybe he wants an advantage to help him go somewhere. He discovers he can do it through this way, trains, and then this guy starts off and being the weakest person in the anime to the strongest person in the anime, because his family is like this long line of something, or the power he has is this, and once you get into the habit of reading manga and watching anime, this pops up more times than often than not, you know? Don't get me wrong, you got your what's the word for? Exceptions. Fairy Tail, some seasons of JoJo, 7 Deadly Sins, Mob Psycho, you know, they just, where they start off with abilities and then they take it from there. They show you what they can do with their abilities, and they do grow, but they don't start off with nothing. They start off with something that like everyone else, but they just managed to grow it. And this is obviously done on purpose. What's the easiest audience to appeal to get money from sales, to buy merchandise and all that? Kids. And what's the best way to join kids? By using kids. So if you put in a kid like a Gon from Hunter x Hunter, he starts off with nothing but potential and then gets abilities. The kids can watch it and be like, wow, I want to do that. Wow. That's the one thing. To start with a child who has potential. Just take it from there. You can go leaps and bounds with a child with potential. And I'll say it's the easiest way to start a story. It's the easiest and most simple way to start a story. Because you can't go wrong. I mean, it's been a handful of animes and mangas have gone wrong. But it's just the easiest way. Because you just add a power system, give it a different name. You'd be like, ooh, person A starts off with nothing. And then turns out you just need to push them to the edge and he has something. And he goes find his sensei, and the sensei trains him, and then he goes off to get stronger. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's tradition in anime and manga, maybe it's just, you know, the norm to do that type of writing technique. But, you know, there are other ways you can start off a manga. You know, could be the person already has abilities, he's just changing sides. Or person already has abilities, but he's trying to rise up in the ranks. So something like Baki, you know, you could go into Baki blind and then follow along. maybe he starts off strong, but, wants to get stronger. At least there's, something there other than he has nothing, and then gets given it, and then he goes off. I mean, how many times can you read that? It gets boring after a while. That's why anime like Vinland Saga is good. Because, yes, you can argue that as a child, he had no fighting prowess whatsoever. And that what he did have was come from his father. But it's the way that they implement it that makes it good. That he wasn't supposed to have this life. His father ran away so his family could have a good life. And the fact that he has gone to this length to learn how to fight from basically being a farm boy shows how far away he's gone from the dream his father had. It's very similar to Red Dead in that aspect. If you think about John wanted his son to stay far away from illegal stuff as he could. But then when he died, his son fell into that pattern. And I can see why they use this trope time and time again. Because at the end of the day, it works. But when you don't take risks, it becomes repetitive and it's just like, another one. Look at Fire Force. Fire Force from the jump, he had flame abilities. And he just learned how to control them and went forth. But what makes an anime who does this trope interesting to watch is how they differentiate themselves from the other anime. How they make themselves stand out, whether it's through Attack on Titan, where it's a rarity, whether it's through Black Clover, where it's a forbidden power, whether it's through Bleach, where he's basically a scientific project, whether it's Naruto and it's a beast that's been contained in his body without him even knowing. And then you just take the story from there. You do the relationships with the people around him, how they treat him, how he wants to be treated, what his motivations are. And you just go from there, continue forth. That's what makes it a good anime. If you follow the trope, you're able to take the cliche, take the repeated trope, and just continue off. And Alexa, stop. Oh man, Alexa went off, ruined the whole. It was a beautiful take. God damn you, Alexa. God damn. But yeah, it's just my quick thoughts on those tropes. I mean, not like they're gonna change anytime soon. What fix ain't broken, I'm often looking for new ways that they've done this. I guess Tokyo Revengers falls in that new way, because he doesn't gain like a superpower, and he's not like becoming the strongest fighter. But then again, it's Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers is something I have to talk about, because I like it, but I don't like it, and I want to go into further detail. But we'll just save it for the next time. Cause yeah, that's been it. I've been on what's the word I'm looking for? Social commentary these past couple episodes. So I thought, let me jump back onto anime. I noticed I've got slightly more views of the anime. So why not just continue on that path for a while and see what happens? Well, yeah. Thanks for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.